it's not a news that the former president Muhammadu Buhari, have passed on. So, and I was hearing so many people talking so many things like that, and he passed on in London Clinic Hospital. So, and I heard so many people in the internet saying so many things. Of course, we all know, everybody know how his regime during his own time, the condition or the state of Nigeria at that time, when he took power, that every sector got bad to worse. So it's not, no, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm just saying it the way it is. It is from bad to worse. Is it in security? We know how security became worse. Is it in health? Is it in education? In all the sector, you cannot pinpoint one single sector or industry that you say, during his own regime, that he did very well. No. So we all know the situation till he handed over to the current regime. So, but the point that got my attention, that people were backlashing more, because he passed away in a London hospital, and many people are saying, "Oh wow," saying a lot of things. Well, my own take, well, I don't know when these our leaders will do some certain things right. I think the first time he was the military head of state, Buhari, yes, for about, is it 2 years or 3 years plus, between 1984 to 1980, is it eight? No, between 1983 to 1985. So before he was overthrown, that one we understand there was no time. But you see this, the one, he became a democratically elected leader from 2015 to 2023. He had a full whole 8 years. Because this particular issue is where people are talking that why is it he stayed in office for that long and he couldn't build. In fact, this one is true. How can he be in the office for 8 years and he could not build, at least for me, I'll call it a VIP hospital. VIP hospital is where it's just for the ultra rich and the politicians. Let them just be greedy and do such kind of hospital like VIP, that they have all the modern equipment, all the modern skills. Even if it's to bring Oyibo from the people that are good in particular specialty, so that we have an internationally standard health facility, so that they will not be traveling up and down. The president, some, they will go to France, they will go to London, they will go to here. This is what African leaders, most around Nigeria, this current, this thing, since Buhari and the current regime. So they move medical tourism. So my own stake is, they would have, or Buhari would have tried to build a VIP hospital where then they don't need to travel and to seek for medical care in another country. Do you understand? Because they are in the power, so they have all what it takes to do so, but they did not do. Like now, you will never hear former Italian president, not to talk of the current president, went to London hospital or went to USA hospital. Just check. Or you hear Russia, former president went to USA hospital to do what? Just check in the news. You will not hear such thing. Or hear Netherlands president went to France to do what? What would they do? Because they have their own facility, well equipped. Or you hear even from Arab, they left their own hospital and went to. They have well equipped, internationally standard this thing hospital. So this is where one of the places our leaders are falling hand. So they should look into it so that it will preserve the dignity of the nation. So, but now I'm also having another perspective. It will also relate it to our life. Will I blame him? We're pushing, and he could not build, Buhari could not build. Why will he go and die in another man's country, in another man's hospital, in another country hospital like that? Blah, 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 blah. You as the governor of the state, what did you do? You as the departmental, I'm rushing because I think I will soon go to my work. So I don't have I'm just trying to rush up. So you as the this is our university that will go, departmental association president. What did you achieve in that your 1 year? Will I blame you? You, the local government chairman, what did you do? You, the councillor, the lowest level of this political district. What did you achieve that 4 years, that 8 years? What did you do? What did you do? You as the director of one place or the other, you are heading one institution in Nigeria. How did you make that place better? What policies did you do? What things did you create? Okay, now let me relate it to our personal life too. Will I blame him? Hey, he didn't do this one, he didn't do that one. How can you be a medical doctor practicing from 20 some from when you are at the age of 20 something years in a government or federal hospital? Then at the end of your retirement, you are only just relying on government pension. You did not went and build, even if it's a 3-bedroom flat, mini hospital or clinic that will meet the health need of a particular community. You did not do it. Or you're a pharmacy, you work in a government or a private firm. You do not establish simple chemist. So when you still finish, you will not still be dependent, you will not still be pension. You will not still be dependent on pension for this. That as your only means. You did not do other businesses. You did not create company. You did not create other businesses like that. So and so many other industries. So I'm just relating this. So what I'm trying to say is not just about the president. It falls down to all of us and even our own personal life. What did you do? You as the church leader, what did you do? You as the Muslim leader, what did you do to improve your own community or your own association or your own people? So it's not about just pointing fingers to the top, to the top, to the top. Us too. Let's point fingers to us. What and what did we achieve? What and what did we also do in our own simple and little way? Do you understand? So this is just so brief. I would have so many things to say, but I have to just rush.